It is January, you guys. It is 80 degrees outside and we are stuck home. So today we are going to be productive. What is up, you guys? Welcome to our productive day. So like I said, it is literally gorgeous out here and I have the guys with me because, well, where else are we going? So we are in the driveway. Daryl just backed up both of the cars so that we can clear a little bit of room in our garage. This has like been for a forever work in progress. I feel like you guys have seen a million garage clean out videos and they just, I don't know how it happens, but it just always ends up being right back to where we started. So I definitely need to go through the last of these few things that Vanessa gave, and I have tons of like boxes of stuff that we've had forever that are garage sale. Like all of that is all stuff that I really need to go through and make a final decision. I keep holding on to stuff saying, oh, we're gonna have a garage sale, and then it takes forever for it to happen and we just have a bunch of clutter up until. So I'm gonna make some final decisions for sure this time. I threw a lot of stuff out last week, and so now today's like the last day. I have a Valentine's Day box we're gonna bring inside and we're gonna put out the Valentine's Day decorations. I only have one box, so it's pretty minimal, just a few things out here or there. I think if it is a simple thing, maybe Paul can get to that today because we're going to be doing some rearranging of our outdoor lights. So we do have a light right here, you guys can see, but our numbers to our house are right here, and so that's why they put those lights there, but we have none right there. And I feel like that's so weird. At least in New York there's lights on either side. In South Carolina, when we had our house built, there was lights on either side, so it's weird, but they have the exact match to that one right there. See where Paul is? We have the exact match to that right there. So the thought process was get a replacement for there, and then we're gonna move that light to right here, so there's one on either side of the garage, which to me is normal. But yeah, definitely some work in here, you guys. So like I said, we're going to decorate for Valentine's Day. We're going to work on this garage. Let's see how much productivity we could get done today. And then, oh, I'm excited because I am going to take you guys into the attic space. So I have only been up there just this one time, maybe right after we took the Christmas stuff down. Daryl took me up there when we were putting Christmas stuff away, and it was the first time I had walked up the staircase and actually walked around in there. And Paul did such a good job like putting the flooring down in there, and then now we just really need to organize. Like Paul didn't do a very good job last year, however, of putting the Christmas stuff back up there. So things are a bit like discombobulated. So I'm gonna bring you guys up there. I'll show you what we converted that, you know, attic space into with the staircase and the flooring in there, and then we'll, you know, move some things around in there. But today, like I said, we're going to take advantage of the nice weather and the fact that we are stuck home, and we are going to continue to get this house ready for 2022. By the time January is over, you guys, we are going to be ready, solidly ready. I hope, maybe, I don't know, you never know.
Yeah, it's a hot day. I'm hanging in the sunshine. You should hit me with the splash gun so I cool down. Won't you come on over? We can party till the sun's down. Baby, let me buy you a drink while we're dancing to blink. I could go for some Queen Bee too. Bass is going boom boom. If you're looking for some crazy, I'll tell you everybody's standing in a line for the water slide. You can come on over. We can take the roller coaster. And you know everybody's looking for a ride in the water slide. Water slide. Surfing on a wave of good feelings. Well, it's just another another Friday in paradise. So bring your A game, cause you know this party won't stop. We could never run out of time, sipping strawberry lime. You know I wanna share it with you. Daisy's going boom boom. Baby, if you're looking for some crazy, I'll tell you everybody's standing in a line for the water slide. Oh, you can come on over, we can take the roller coaster. And you know everybody's looking for a ride in the water slide. Oh, water slide. Water slide. It's getting kinda crazy up in here. Got that DJ playing music everybody wants to hear, yeah. It's getting kinda crazy up in here. Everybody wants a ride in the water slide.
All right, you guys, you ready for the grand reveal? Dun, 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 dun. Where is like the angel singing music, right? I don't think our garage has ever looked this good, not even when we first moved in. I feel like it still needs a tad bit of tweaking. There are some things we could still go through, like that's my party bin, and the idea of going through that exhausts me. So we didn't do that. And there are a couple of like other bins and a few things over there that we could have gone through, like a few boxes. But for the most part, you guys, this baby is done. Daryl definitely needs to go through like his little tool bench thing. I feel like he has so many eclectic things that we just throw on there that he really needs to work through. But otherwise, you guys, I love our little garage organizer thing. We have a small little pile here, bikes included, of garage sale. That's it. And Daryl was fine with me just having that little bit right now because we are getting close to spring and stuff when we will do a garage sale. And Paul went through his fish tank and organized all of that. That was such an eyesore. So this is crazy. Like you could do a cartwheel in here. That is great. Hey, what are you doing in here? Sir, hello, what are you doing? You following me? Yes. You've never been able to check all this out, have you? No, you're like, whoa, what is here? Can I jump? Yeah, so I absolutely love it. Come on, I'm gonna close the door on you. Come on. Psst. Where's my boy? Oliver, want a snack? Okay, bye. I'm leaving you. I'm not gonna let you back in, ever. Come on. Hey, I'm leaving you. You coming or not? That's what I thought. And you guys saw that we got our Valentine's Day flag up and we got our new motion light put up. And this is the first time I'm actually seeing it lit because it would not turn on. I know that it's meant to like turn on only at dark, but we even tried to put like our hand over the sensor and we still couldn't get it to turn on. But he did put the new light here, so that's the new one. And now we're just going to wait for my electrician to come to install the other one on the other side of the garage door. But that is it, you guys. Now it is time to go inside. I need to finish putting up my Valentine's Day stuff because I've kind of been slacking on that. Hey, what are you barking at? Me outside? You're just making a whole bunch of noise. And what are you doing? Eating blankets? Don't eat blankets. It's not nutritious. I'm gonna cook dinner. So now I have to cook dinner. We're doing ribs on the barbecue, but it is kind of late. Daryl did say he would help with that when he got home. He took Mason to karate, so when he gets home, he said he'll help me with putting the ribs on the grill. So I'm gonna start the potato salad. I need to get the Valentine's Day decorations up, and the guys still haven't put the stuff up in the attic because we didn't get to it before the kids got home. And once we like pull down the attic staircase, the the kids are right there wanting to go upstairs and run around and jump around, and we're not allowing that. So I don't know if we're gonna wait till they go to bed or if we're gonna just do that in the morning. I'm not really sure, but I will still include it in this video regardless. But all right, you guys, I have to get my Valentine's Day stuff up before this day is over. I've been meal prepping all day because you guys have a meal prep video coming up, and I was like a cleaning, and it really took a lot longer for the garage than we had intended, and then I got lazy. Like once the kids got home, I felt like doing nothing, but now it's time to switch gears and get back and get motivated again. It's time to finish our night. Alright guys, so I am just about done decorating. I will share with you what the Valentine's Day decor looks like when I go downstairs. But while I was decorating, I also cooked dinner. Now the kids are downstairs eating dinner, and we're going to start getting ready to put the stuff upstairs in the attic. So this is all of the Christmas stuff that we have to do something with, which is crazy. Every single year I feel like I get rid of a bunch of stuff, but then I accumulate more. So even when I think I'm out of bins. Oh, Paul. I just sent Paul down to the laundry room to see if there were a few more pillows, because that bag has pillows in it. And I think there's a few more in the wash. Hey, buddy. You're about to get jealous because you're going to want to come upstairs with me in the attic, and you can't come. No, you can't. All right, I'm going to take you guys up. So when we moved in, this was just a little tiny square right there, and like I said, I just couldn't hoist myself up into that. Like even when we put the ladder in, like you can't just like walk straight up into it. You need to use your arm strength and push your body weight up, and I ain't Hercules, so I could not push myself up there. And so I said, hey, what would it, you know, take for us to put in a drop down staircase? So this was actually the second project that Paul did. This is roughly a year. We did it in January of last year. After we like were officially in, this was the first thing he put in because we wanted the storage space upstairs. And so he put in a drop down staircase, which I love. I wanted the one that my parents have that's like actually stairs, but we couldn't find one that fit this space. So we just got one that's like a ladder, but it's still a hell of a lot easier to get up in there. And then he had to like frame all this out and stuff. He did a really, really good job. But I'm gonna take you guys up in there right now. So let's go and climb up. So I think I've like poked up here with you guys before, but I don't know if I've actually ever like came in here and stood up in here. But you can see that we have so much room still that we can cover. Now I used to work for an insulation company. That's where I met Paul, so I'm pretty like versed in knowing about insulation and stuff. And so we actually have the best kind of insulation. We have cellulose up here. Most places have the pink stuff, that's R30, or some places really, really cold will have R60. But for newer houses now, they do cellulose. This is actually comes in on a truck and they like blow it in here. And this is a lot of cellulose. So I was very, very impressed when I came up here not too long ago, because there is a ton of insulation up here. So the house is definitely well insulated. I was very, very impressed by that. But what I loved the most was this silver lining. So when I worked at the energy company, one of my favorite things to sell was radiant barrier, which is what this is. So basically it's just a foil lining that goes on the inside of the attic space to repel heat. So even though this attic gets hella hot, it's still not as hot as an attic would be, because the silver up here just kind of helps repel all of the heat and the moisture. But we still have like some space. We were debating on whether or not we want to do more plywood like back there or like back there and stuff. You can see Paul has a lot of like his stuff back here that he's not going to use. Like a lot of that stuff is from owning his own home and stuff, and like some things he really wanted to keep but he can't really use in just a bedroom. So he has all that stuff put over there. But then we have this whole walkway that we built, and then over there, which is some storage stuff that's like memorabilia and pictures and all that stuff that we're just not going to take out. You can see that right there is my wedding dress that's being held fluffily by some cellulose right there. So that's just all stuff that we don't touch, and we load, you know, all the Christmas stuff in here. So we're, like I said, we're debating on whether or not we want to extend some of the plywood out so that, you know, we have tons more storage space. But this is a heck of a lot more storage space than we had in the Clover house. So, well, I don't even know. Paul, is this attic bigger than Clover? I think I'm talking to myself. Hello? Paul? Daryl? Hello? All right, well, apparently I was talking to myself, and it's good to know that nobody's listening to me, because I just tried to yell for them and nobody could hear me. So if I slip and fall down this giant hole, nobody's gonna come for me. So that's good to know. But all right, I'm gonna get them motivated to bring this stuff up here. I told them I wanted to share with you guys what it looked like up here while it was still empty, but I'm gonna go ahead and get them. Once I can get somebody to answer me, I'll let you guys know. I don't really think you care whether or not this place was bigger or not, but I care because I love storage space. I don't like clutter, but sometimes it's hard to get rid of certain things. Like, who saved their wedding dress? I know some people say like, no way, I would never ever save my wedding dress. Like, what am I gonna do with it? Like, what if my kid never wants to wear it? And I'm sure that Maya's not gonna want to wear my wedding dress. Like, but like my grandmother saved her wedding dress, and then when I got married, since my grandmother was already passed away, my aunt, well, she's now passed away, but she took my grandmother's wedding dress and had the pieces of the dress and made into a whole bunch of different things. So the garter belt that I wore for my wedding was actually made out of my grandmother's wedding dress, which was like so cool, because that was like my something old, and I thought that was awesome that it was made out of my wedding dress. And then she took other pieces of it and she stuffed it with cotton and she tied it up, and she wrote like this really sweet thing about like, take this with me on your wedding day and know that you will, you know, I'll always be with you and stuff. And then she had so much of my grandmother's dress that she made one for everybody at my bridal shower. So everybody at my bridal shower went home with a little piece of my grandmother's wedding dress. Like, isn't that kind of cool? I don't know. So like, I want to be able to save it for that, but like, then what is it gonna do? I'm never gonna wear it again. So it's literally gonna stay in the box that I got from David's Bridal, where it's preserved for Lord knows how long. So I don't know. All right, you guys, let me move my big old butt down this ladder and get them up here to put all of that Christmas stuff away. All right, you guys, we have reached the end of the night. Like, I am exhausted. It is almost 12 o'clock, but I feel so accomplished. Like, we got so much stuff done today. We got the whole house decorated for Valentine's Day. The house is pretty much cleaned up everywhere. All of the Christmas stuff is put away and the garage is completely clean. Like, plus I've been doing like meal prep and stuff behind the scenes that you guys will see in like next week or whatever. So it has been like a really productive day. Dinner got made, Mason went to karate, everyone's back to school and everything today. So it has been like, I feel super accomplished. So let me just share with you the little bits of what I did for Valentine's Day. Nothing crazy, but I just made a little centerpiece here with these lights. Are so cute. I think I got them from the Target dollar spot, and they look like conversation hearts, and they always look so cute like in any little centerpiece thing that I make. And then I didn't put much over here. You guys saw just a little bit of something on top of the microwave, but then I did decorate the fireplace area over here, so I thought that looked good. And then nothing really in the bathroom, plus the bathroom's a mess. I have to clean it. I just hung something on the door, and then I have some Valentine's Day towels in there, but I have to clean the bathroom. So that's definitely on, like, that's one of the only thing I think that didn't get like clean along with everything else. And then I didn't really put anything here on the island because I feel like this is like our drop zone. It's where everything is. I do have all of these papers though. I saved like a bunch of papers with things that I've made, like doilies that have like, this says like XOXO and stuff on it. And I've like printed things. Like I have things that I printed out, like this painted heart and stuff, and I'll put them in picture frames and stuff around. So I'm not sure yet if I'm going to do any of that, but I left those papers here just in case I choose to. But I only put that little thing here in the center, and this one thinks that it's his toy to play with. Hey, you know, everybody keeps talking about you from the Dollar Tree haul, that you like love to steal the show. They all love you. Hey, stop it. It's not a toy for you. Oh my goodness. I don't know how long that's gonna stay there because he thinks this is for him. Hey, stop. And these are just like balloon weights that I've gotten from there that I just put around for decoration. But anyways, that's all I have there. I hung something on the door, and then I hung something over here. I think over here I just have this small little, I think this is a Ray Dunn little Valentine's Day plate, and I just put this little heart thing here. I kept my red bucket from Christmas time. And then these are that's my only dirty dish, you guys. And that's from the bacon. I was like waiting for the grease to cool. Whoa. Otherwise, I hand washed all the dishes, and I have my dishwasher set to go off in the middle of the night. So excited about that. Just have this little dish here. I think I'm gonna put some candy stuff in it, but I do have a few things that I usually put in my little coffee area, but this is my project for tomorrow, is to build that coffee station. You guys are gonna see that in a future video, so stay tuned for that. But I will integrate some of the Valentine's Day stuff that I have, because I hung a little like hot cocoa sign over there. So I will like integrate that. But and my dish towels that I normally hang right there are in the wash. Every time I take them out of the box, I put them in the wash. But I just hung that little thing over there. And then in here, I didn't do too much. I showed you guys this little to the moon and back sign and that little thing. I have the lights dim, you guys, because I already have Bruno put away, so I don't want to put the lights on too much. But I mean, this is how simple I kept this here. Like nothing crazy. Those are the lanterns that Vanessa gave me. She had them on her porch. I think I'm gonna find things to fill for each holiday. Like just get a bunch of red garland or even red tissue paper with a couple of fairy lights and just stick it in there right now for Valentine's Day. And then I'll do like green tissue paper with fairy lights for St. Patrick's Day. And I could do like pink and purples for Easter. I don't know. I think I'm gonna play with that just a little bit. I showed you guys previously, I had the little red and white pillows, and then I just hung those two signs up. I do have my little coffee table area set up over here the battery died on this lantern, so I want to change the batteries out because that'll look nice if that was glowing. Like, usually I change out all of the batteries when I change out decor, and I did not do that this time. I was just so exhausted from doing all of the stuff. So I do have some of my like candles that normally come on a timer that the batteries are dead, so I have to change out that. So I will work on that. Ooh, who was messing with my stuff? I hate when they do that. I'm so finicky. That's my OCD, that like everything has to be in the perfect spot before I go to bed. But that's the vase that Vanessa gave me, and I took my branches that I had from Costco in that milk jug on the landing, and I'll just try and find more of these kinds of twiggy things for the landing. But I put that really large, beautiful vase right there, and I think it's so nice. It's just a really nice focal point. I'm gonna turn the TV off because I'm going to bed after talking to you guys. I wanted to see when I set it back if it was gonna be in the way of the lights, and it's not. So I decorated all in here, not like down below, but just up here. And like I said, I put the little lights up with the vase, so I like that. I hung that there, and I just put the little red garland there, and that is it, you guys. Nothing crazy, but it definitely feels a little festive in here. Like the little Valentine's Day fairy came in and sprinkled everything. But like I said, you guys, I feel super accomplished. I just noticed the motion light come on the door, so I forgot to add that into the list of things that we got accomplished today. We got the light changed outside, so I feel really good. Like the house feels clean. Like I said, I still need to do like the bathrooms. I want to vacuum upstairs. Like there's still some things to do. This house will never be immaculate. I also have a few loads of laundry I wanted to tackle tomorrow, which is hysterical considering the fact that I just did like 9 loads over the last 2 days. But still, I have 2 more still to do. But I still feel like I'm going to bed tonight feeling really, really good, and tomorrow is another day. So thank you for coming along with us on our super, super productive day. I appreciate you guys so much. Give this video a huge thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you are new, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.